So welcome to all the BSc third year students for the semester 6. So already we have studied that is paper of the title is Genetics and Biotechnology. Last few classes we have discussed regarding the general syllabus of this paper, which chapters are included in genetics and which chapters are included in biotechnology, which are the subunits in each chapters. What are the things you have to be studying in detail. Then the first chapters we have also discussed, that is Mendelian principles. Mendelian principles, what are the different laws given or proposed by Gregor John Mendel, that is dihybrid ratio, monohybrid ratio, dihybrid ratio, then test cross, back cross. So the test cross, the phenotypic monohybrid ratio, the phenotypic dihybrid ratio, genotypic monohybrid ratio, and genotypic dihybrid ratio. That is what is meant by incomplete dominance, what is meant by codominance, and their ratios. So what is the ratio of codominance, what is the ratio of incomplete dominance, difference between incomplete dominance and codominance. These things we have already discussed. In reference books they have given the examples regarding the codominance and incomplete dominance. These things we have already studied. One of the most important chapter which is mentioned for your syllabus, that is it is very important one, that is interaction of genes. It is a very big chapter. Many things have been included. So here you have to be study, that is definition of what is meant by interaction of genes. Then types of interaction of genes. Then different kinds of interaction of genes. Different kinds of interaction of genes. So if it is a MCQ's question paper in examination, so you have to remember the particular heading of that different types and their ratios. Their types and ratios. Then there are certain new terminologies are there here. You have to understand, that is what is meant by allelic interaction, what is meant by interallelic interaction, what is meant by intra-allelic interaction, what is meant by non-allelic interaction of genes, and their ratios. Dihybrid ratio, monohybrid ratios. So, and their different kinds. So while studying all these things, you have to be remember a specific characteristics of that particular aspects. For example, while explaining the allelic interaction of genes, it is concerned with the monohybrid ratio, that is 3:1, and dihybrid ratio 9:3, 3:1. It remains constant. So whatever these two ratios, that is phenotypic ratios, which was proposed by Gregor John Mendel, it remains constant. It will not, according to the Gregor John Mendel, these ratios, that is monohybrid ratio and dihybrid ratio, remains constant, and it was proved experimentally. But later on, there is a rediscovery of Mendel's law. Many geneticists have been worked on Gregor John Mendel principles, and they have been performed various experiments, and they have came to conclusion that whatever this dihybrid ratio or monohybrid ratio which was proposed by Gregor John Mendel, that is 9:2, 3:2, 3:1, it will not be remains constant, it will be changed. They will not be remain constant. So therefore, whatever these dihybrid ratios we have observing here, for example, in some cases it will be, instead of 9:3:1, 12:3:1. Then here 9:3:4, here 9:7, here 15:1, 15:1. So these are the modified Dybrid ratios. So these modified Dybrid ratios are due to interaction of genes. Due to interaction of genes. So while explaining this, very simple, clear and very simple definition of interaction of gene is expression of a single phenotypic characteristics of a particular organism. It is due to by interacting more than two genes. If the more than two genes are interacting to each other to express a particular phenotypic characteristics of a particular organism, is nothing but interaction of genes, or interacting genes and interaction of genes. So this is about definition and the types of the allelic interaction and non-allelic interactions. Then while explaining the different types of interaction of genes, first here your dominant epistatis. Dominant epistatis. So before going to be study what is meant by epistatic interactions, instead of saying interaction of genes, you have to say that is epistatic interactions. Epistatic interaction. So in the year 1909, a well-known scientist, Bateson, coined the term epistatist. So according to him, the correct definition, correct terminology of the epistatis is there is a gene which suppresses the expression of the other gene is known as epistatic genes. A gene which suppresses the expression of other genes, or instead of dominant genes, is going to be say epistatic genes. And the gene which gets suppressed with the presence of epistatic or dominant genes, then it is known as hypostatis. Then it is known as hypostatis. So on that basis, so they have came to conclusion that different terminology, that is dominant epistatis, recessive epistatis, complementary genes, or duplicate recessive epistatis. Instead of complementary, duplicate recessive epistatis and duplicate genes. And one more things they have been studied, that is the inheritance of home-safe in folds. Inheritance of home-safe in folds. So in case of inheritance of home-safe in folds, again the Dybrid ratio, that is 9:3:1. 9:3:1. So these things have to be studied. So here, while explaining dominant epistatis 12:3:1, there are certain examples. For example, this can be explained with the help of inheritance of shape of fruits, capsula brusta. So shape of fruits in that particular plants, that is ovoid shape and triangular shape. Ovoid is a dominant, triangular is a dominant over ovoid shape. So how these characters are expressed in 12:3:1. Then dominant recessive epistatis 9:3:4. 9:3:4. So this can be explained with the help of inheritance of that is inheritance of hair colors or skin colors in case of mice, that is black, white and agouti coat color. The agouti is a wild one, so black is dominant over white. So according to the Gregor-John Mendel, in F1 generation there will be a chances of getting black characteristics, but instead of getting black coat color in mice, inheritance of coat color in mice has been explained, that is recessive epistatis. So already I have told that black is dominant over white. According to the Gregor-John Mendel, the F1 generation there will be a black coat color in mice, but instead of getting black coat coloration, we will get agouti coat color. So these F1 hybrid mice, while mating to each other, instead of getting 9:3:3:1, we will get 9:3:4. Out of 12, 9 is agouti coat color, 3 is black, and remaining fourth one white. Remaining fourth one white coat color. So this is about recessive epistatis, dominant epistatis. So you have to remember the particular example and their inheritance pattern and their ratio. Then only you will be able to explain. Then you will be able to explain the things very particularly and with correct option while giving the MCQs, while solving the MCQs question paper. So third one is, that is complementary or duplicate recessive epistatis. Complementary gene interactions. Complementary gene interactions means here the expression of the one dominant genes will be take place only in the presence of another dominant genes. When two complementary, means they are complementary to each other. Complementary means instead of that it cannot be survive. म्हणजे एका पर्टिक्युलर कॅरेक्टरसाठी जेव्हा दोन वेगवेगळे डॉमिनंट जीन्स एकत्र येतात तेव्हाच एक पर्टिक्युलर कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स एक्सप्रेशन होतो. म्हणजे ते दोन्ही एकमेकाला कॉम्प्लिमेंटरी आहेत, त्याच्याशिवाय ते कॅरेक्टर्स दाखवू शकत नाही. म्हणून त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो, कॉम्प्लिमेंटरी ऑर डुप्लिकेट रेसेसिव्ह एपिस्टॅटिस. सो दॅट रेशियो इज 9:7. सो that can be explained with the help of inheritance of flower color in certain plants. So instead of getting 9:3:1, here the diameter ratio is 9:7. Then another fourth one is duplicate genes. Duplicate genes, it is explained with the help of, again, one of the important example, that is fruit shapes, fruit shape, triangle, ovoid triangle. So instead of getting 9:3:1, we get the diameter ratio 15:1. So in dominant epistatis 12:3:1, that is one of the important common example, that is yellow, white, and another variety is that yellow, white. One more character is there where the diameter ratio 12:3:1 comes instead of getting 9:3:1. So whatever these modified diameter ratios are there, it is due to the interaction of genes. And the last fourth one is the inheritance of comb-shaped windfolds. So these things you have to be studied very perfectly, and then you will get the clear-cut ideas. That is the difference between interaction of genes and Gregor, the principles which was given by Gregor John Mendel, that is law of dominance, law of segregation, and law of independent assortments. So today we are going to be stopped here. With this, I have concluded a slight introductory explanations regarding the interaction of genes, and now tomorrow I am going to be explaining definition, a perfect definition of interaction of genes. Then there are types, what is allelic interactions, what is non-allelic interactions, what is intra-allelic interaction, what is inter-allelic interactions. Then kinds or different types of interactions, that is dominant epistatis, recessive epistatis, complementary genes, duplicate genes, inheritance of comb-shaped windfolds. So all these things you have to be studied very clearly with example and their genotypes and their phenotypes. So with this, thank you to one and all. Okay.